Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And our starting pitcher here today, Shota Imanaga.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Ready to go?
Leading
Here
off
comes
the
Freddie
afternoon
Freeman
for
up to
the
hit.
Dodgers, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
There's the strike up high, and we're underway. Just misses with that one.
Third pitch of this ball game, that one right in the zone, but it's called for a ball, man. That's frustrating, but you got to stay focused. Keep making that pitch. You're going to get the strike call.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One out in the top of the first.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here's Mookie now. Ball one there.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Turns and fires to Betts. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Now 2-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Ball three.
One out, base is empty. That one fouled off. Next pitch in for a strike. 3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Outside, and that is ball four. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
This one in the air. Bush snags it for the second out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
The pitch. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. that was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a swing and a miss there.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Got him. That's out number 3. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting in this one, Roki Sasaki.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Happ gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And downstairs. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting third.
And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Fought off foul. Man at first, 1 away. That misses. And 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Go to second. Save.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Line drive, caught.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Michael Busch in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Jump throw, and very nicely done for the out. Cubs leave one, and they're down 2-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, second inning set to go. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Shota, a former All-Star, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Shota back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
And there's a ball. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, nice play. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Tommy Edman at the plate. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Man at second. Swinging a foul out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Little chopper rolls foul. Smith on at second with two down. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With two outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
In the dirt, but kept close. Right side, makes a sliding stop. Onto the pitcher, takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. So the Dodgers leave one, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Here at Wrigley
Leading
Field,
off,
bottom
Walker
half of
Cup.
inning number
The
2.
shortstop,
And now the
Dansby
shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
So here's Horner now. Pitch
No.
misses inside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that is out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Slice to right and foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Outside. Full count 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 7. The
Pete
center
Crow
fielder,
Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
Armstrong.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
The 0-1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Edman in position. And that is that. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the friendly
Leading off for the
confines.
Dodgers, the
So now
first
it's
baseman,
Freddie
number
Freeman.
5, Freddie Freeman.
And the
1-0.
sweeper is off the plate. Next offering upstairs. Freeman hits it in the air. Crow Armstrong makes the play, and there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That clips the corner. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Betts around second, headed for third. The relay throw, not in time. He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. And takes low for ball 1.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
And that one fouled off. Betts stands at third with one gone in the inning. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. He did not go around. Next pitch is downstairs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Muncy, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at third, 2 away.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And now it's filled up. Teoscar Hernandez waiting to bat for the Dodgers. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Three and two now. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends
Now
up drawing the walk.
left fielder,
Very gritty.
So
Hernandez.
2 outs with runners on the corners. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
In for a strike, 0-1. Left field. It's going to fall for a hit. Betts scores. And it's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
First and second, 2 outs. Smith digs in now. Doubled his first time up. Clips the corner. And it's 0-1. Popped up. Corner under it. He's got it. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Gage Workman.
Workman.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Out there to center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a pop-up. Rojas hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Ian Happ up to hit. Pitches in there. It's 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That one is upstairs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Struck out swinging his first time. Sasaki throws over, and he dives back in safely. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1.
Ball 2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Happ, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one upstairs.
1 strike.
Seiya Suzuki waiting to hit for the Cubs. Two outs. So now
Take
2
your
on
base, ball 4.
and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps
Now
this
batting,
inning
the
alive and gives this
designated
offense a
hitter,
good
Seiya.
chance to cut into their deficit.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Out in front and foul to the left side. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 on with 2 away. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's inside, and it's 1 and 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's down and in.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Fights it off. He'll see another. High fly ball out towards left field. Hernandez on the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul. The 2-2. Just misses there.
That was pretty close on the inside, and obviously he's not too happy with the call out there on the mound as he lets the umpire hear it a little bit. This is where you can't let that frustration compound itself, though. You got to let it out and move on.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Cut on and lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Keegan Thompson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Grounded out his first time up. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar up and loosening in the pen. Brazier, the right-hander, also getting loose. That was the sweeper, but it missed. And that one fouled off. That pitch gets the corner. 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
So up next, Tommy Edman. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's a strike. 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. That
1-1.
misses. And now it's even 1-1. That one
2-1.
missed. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings and misses. The high heat too much on that one. Next to hit, Miguel Rojas. Grounded out his first time.
Rojas.
Right through there for a strike.
That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 2. Breaking ball
1-2.
misses down and away.
Ball 2.
And it remains 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Ball 4.
And ball
First base.
4, 2 aboard.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but
The first
most
baseman,
umpires just
number
don't want to
5,
give pitchers
Freddie
a break up in the zone like that.
Freeman.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And a foul ball.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Bo Armstrong makes the grab for the second out. Here's Mookie to
Now
hit.
batting, the shortstop.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the
Set.
skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Pitch is in the dirt. 1-0.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Late with the swing
One
there.
ball, one strike.
Next
Ball.
pitch is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall. Pages scores. The relay, and he's in there as a run scores.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Way upstairs, ball 1. And that's outside. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Max Muncy would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting.
Here comes the manager out of the
Max
Cubs dugout, and he will
Muncy.
make a move to the pen. Keegan Thompson done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Righty
Cubs,
reliever out of the pen, Ryan
number
Brazier.
54.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time and try to get out of this.
2 outs, bases full. Max Muncy at the dish. He's already homered in this game. And that's through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The Dodgers threatening. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that one fouled off. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
No, that's
that
a
one
ball.
just misses.
That's a really good take.
2 strikes.
Close,
Okay.
but called a ball. And now it's 3-2.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and it lands in the basket. A home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 8-1.
So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
So 2 down, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss.
And he's got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Swanson digs in.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunt.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Oh, he can't bring it in. And he's into second with nobody out.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So man aboard. Now it's going to be Nico Hoerner. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Runner at second, nobody out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. No outs. Runner on second. Strike 3. Sasaki gets the strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swanson over at second, 1 down. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Sasaki checks the runner, and he's back safely. 1 out, and the runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Good eye in that spot. Next offering is down low. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The flip to the pitcher is late, and now they have runners at the corners.
Now
2
batting,
on with
the
1
third
out.
baseman,
And next for the Cubs, Gage Workman.
Workman.
Fly to center his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Great
No
spot to be
ball.
in right
Two
here for the
strikes.
pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much
The
to
pitcher,
it.
number
And I'm
9.
sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable
yeah.
location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Amaya in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Cubs strand a couple. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
You just gotta act like you know the way. When life bites back, don't show the pain. Motivate, motivate. Team on the back, can you hold away? You just gotta act like you know the way. When life bites back, don't show the pain. Motivate. I'm trying to pull up with a motorcade. Every single day trying to hold a
Well, this game isn't very
Leading off
close,
for the Dodgers,
Singy. Let's see if
the
we got
catcher,
any messages
Will
from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky
The right
suits,
fielder,
and
number 44,
somebody's always going to go
Andy
down.
Pages.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pages. 1 for 2. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Pitch misses there, and 1-1.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those
25,
bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. 2 down, bases empty. And next for L.A., Tommy Edman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Inside corner for a strike, 0-1. 2 outs, bases empty. Brazier, 37 years young. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2007.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way high with
2-2.
that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That missed
Full
by a
count.
lot. And a full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And he walked
That's
him.
a ball.
It wasn't
Take your
easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Now
One of the
batting,
things about that
second
two-out walk,
baseman,
the base runner
Miguel
over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Edman off of first with 2 away. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's towards center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab, and that is that. 1 left for LA, and it remains an 8-1 game.
Which one of y'all are ready to put in that work? Yeah, buddy, stop playing. You ain't ever been able to put a bit of your effort in that hurt. Been ready, I'm waiting. Just a minute
We head to the bottom of
Leading
the
off
5th.
for the
Digging in
Cubs,
is the switch hitting
the left
outfielder,
fielder,
Ian Happ.
Happ.
Sasaki back to work. Right side. Rojas. He makes the grab, and there's 1 away.
Yeah, that's a
The
tough
right
play for the
fielder,
infielder,
number 30,
ranging back into the
Kyle.
outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at,
Tucker.
outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. He is struck out, and he is walked. And that's in for a strike. And that
Ball
one is
inside.
inside. There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The next pitch misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And delivers outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that one
That's
hit to
foul.
first. And that's just foul. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty, and it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not even like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael Busch.
And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Cubs,
and they make a change to start
Number
the 6th.
24.
The new pitcher, Caleb Thielbar.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And it's fouled away.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swings and misses. 1 out.
No, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Betts stands in now and watches strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Oh, he hit him.
Dead ball, that guy.
And that got him pretty
first.
flush.
Up next for the Dodgers, the
Shohei
designated hitter,
Ohtani now at the
Shohei
plate. He is
Ohtani.
quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Gets the call, and that's strike 1. And there's a ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Betts over at first with 1 away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next
Ball
offering
2,
is downstairs.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
And there's a strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on base. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Cubs 1.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now
Dodgers,
for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
29.
mound, Michael Grove.
Michael
And you know, bullpen guys can
Grove.
struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness
Leading
matters
up
in
for
situations
the
like
Cubs,
this as well.
the shortstop,
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson.
Close
Ball,
one
no.
doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
You know, these Cubs looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They do have 2 hits with runners in scoring position, so they've delivered in those moments a couple of times, but for the most part, they're leaving a lot of food on their plate.
1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico
Here's Nico Horner.
Horner.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And a base hit. And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. That one the other way. And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gage.
Here's the third baseman, Gage Workman. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And that's
No, off the
outside.
plate.
And the count is 2-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That one
Ball 3.
outside. And now 3-0. And there's the automatic.
3-1.
Two on, 1 out. That
Hurt.
one finds the zone. Now
Full
3-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Edman makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Every day during batting
Now
practice,
batting,
these
catcher,
outfielders get
Miguel.
about 10 minutes of balls
Amaya.
in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Miguel Amaya, the next to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, if he's going to
0-1.
steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That's in there. 0-2
No
now.
ball.
And at bat
2
like
strikes.
this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Line drive, base hit right field. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. It's 8-2. In there safely. First and third, 2 away. Now it's the switch hitting
Hard
outfielder,
ball.
Ian Happ.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Cubs 2.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and mark your cards out.
Top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Oh, and 2 now. Into center and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And here's the catcher, Will Smith. 1 for 3. High fly ball down the left field line. Happ on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Connect on the curveball, struck him out.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Double play ball to second. They get 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Cubs 2. Back here at Wrigley Field, set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter now, Kyle Tucker. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out and 1 away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Muncy sends it to first, and they're down to their last out. And the batter now, Michael Busch. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Grove is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
8-2 the final here. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.